Where is this useless and hopeless woman that I'm married with so much money? Huh?
My husband, I'm here.
You are here doing what? Huh? I mean, after paying 24 naira being your bride price, you don't deem it necessary to serve me breakfast this morning. Huh?
I told you.
Stop thinking and do what I married you to do. Hear me? When did you become my thinking faculty?
But
I said, stop thinking. What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry, my husband. But this garri is meant for the family.
You must learn not to think when it comes to the issue of my food. Monia, I will throw you into this fire after beating you. Thereafter, I will confront your father and demand the bad price I paid on your head.
My husband, I saved your food by your bedside according to your standing order this morning. I saved this calabash of palm along with it.
Wait. You mean I saw the palm wine, but I didn't see the food? I don't know. Now, would you by any chance be inferring that I woke up drunk and blind?
How can I infer such a thing? It is obviously my fault that the food was invisible. Let me go in and fetch the food before you go late to the elders' council.
Hey. You see what I've done to myself? Because I didn't take enough palm wine this morning, I completely forgot about the council meeting. Here you go. Hey, boy. No matter what we go, we haven't even have them. No matter what we go. No matter what we go, we haven't even have them. No matter what we go, we haven't even have them. Oh, we haven't even have them. The Bonuko. No matter what we go, we haven't even have them. No matter what we go, we haven't even have them.
Where is he? God. Well, this is a kingdom where a woman is truly and completely submissive to her husband. May God bless him.
Yes? Iriosa.
That is my seat you are sitting on.
What immorality this is? What impudence! Look, for how long are we going to accommodate this degree of licentiousness? First, it is bad enough that you arrived this meeting late. And I think it is unpardonable for you to ask Obasuji to vacate his seat for you. And look,
I thank God that you are not your way. Neither was I even talking to you.
No one but Owile have a permanent seat in this council. What is it that you want?
Mavro, it is my seat that I want. And I don't know how that concerns you. Hey, good morning. Oyegwe, shut up your mouth. Don't allow your teeth to fly out of your mouth.
Mene, where?
You are a stupid man.
Myself?
Yes, you self.
Myself!
Who else? Who else was I talking about?
Sit down.
Look, my friend, this
don't mind me. This social miscreant.
Mudia, you have one not intimidate me. You can't intimidate me here, Nikoka. You hear me? You think I belong to that unprogressive lineage of yours? In fact, you are a stupid man.
Goodbye.
Who are you? What are you? Which are you? When are you, Amafo?
Yes, your body.
Don't mind him. Is it not my seat that he wants? Let him have it.
When reasonable men are talking, you, Oyegwe, from that stupid lineage, will be opening your mouth. Who
is from a stupid lineage? You pathological drunk from a generation of social miscreants? You call me stupid? Yes, you boy, you are.
My friend, you are not only stupid, you also ask stupid questions. You hear me? Okay. Does the way look stupid to you? Who else here looks stupid to you? Who? In fact, you are very stupid.
May our ancestors reward your large heart. My dear elders of Ikoka, once again I welcome you to today's meeting of the elders.
We'll see.
This indeed is the most crucial gathering of the upper chamber of our elders' council in our time.
We are talking.
Yes, sir. Look, Ekwemeje, when will you imbibe the rules of proceedings in this council?
What rules?
That when Owe speaks, he must be heard in silence. Do you find it difficult to comprehend that?
The much I know is that even in heaven, elders do not converge without palm wine as introductory thing before proceedings. Even the way is not ignorant of my policy of no palm wine, no discussion.
Ekwemeje. How can you allow palm wine to take over your good sense of judgment? Of what relevance is palm wine to this crucial discussion we are holding?
If you do not know the relevance of palm wine to every gathering, then please rely on my good sense of judgment.
I pray we will to continue and ignore this drunk.
Hey! He will not continue with his speech until kola nuts and palm wine are served. Just like everyone here in Ikoka would do should you were visit his household. Now listen to me. These two items will be used for prayers to our gods and ancestors, that they may grant us direction in our deliberations. Mafido, you called me drunk. You will not touch that palm wine. Talk less of tasting the palm wine when it is finally ushered in.
You lied.
Finally, Mafido, you are a very stupid man for calling me drunk. Me? Where? Myself? Who is a stupid man? Oh God! What is wrong with you?
Mafido, have him. Leave him.
Elders of Ikoka, this commotion is enough. Let everyone take a seat for proceedings to continue.
The level of senility is getting too high. He's senile.
I thank you all for taking this meeting most seriously. Ekwemeje is an elder in this council. Yes. And not a drunk.
Thank you.
His contribution so far has been most reasonable.
Yes.
It is indeed a very wrong reaction for him to refer to Imafidon as stupid.
No, I said very stupid. That's stupid.
We shall truly seek the face and direction from our gods and ancestors before the proceedings will continue. Anyway, where is he? Usher in some drinks and cola nuts for prayers.
Oh, there. Bring the drinks first. Kolano can come later.
Daniel la belle.
My dear elders of Ikoka, we must not drink and forget that we bear a very heavy burden in our hearts.
That is true.
The burden that has reduced the dignity of the province of Ikoka. From when I was a child, no man of substance has ever emerged from this land. A man born of this province has never actualized a dream in terms of affluence and status dignity. Our women of this province have become symbols of wealth and affluence. If they do not provide, we cannot sustain. We must get to the root of this in our generation. It is most imperative that we must leave a better path for our children.
Elders of Ikoka, Odiowe is truly a leader and very thoughtful. When a snake loses its sting, it becomes an ordinary rope in the hands of children. Men of Ikoka have become subjects to their wives. I, Oyegwe, I am very worried.
I agree with you. Yes, I agree with you.
You are very right.
Okay.
The way is truly a leader and very thoughtful.
Yes.
But you are truly a follower, yet most thoughtless. Your great-grandfather was a subject to his wife. So also was his own son, that is your own grandfather.
Exactly.
Your own father also took the same path. Now that it is your turn, you are beginning to get worried. Was it not your grandfather who postulated that adage that there's nothing wrong with a man seeing a snake and a woman killing the snake? Mama, why did it take your lineage 3 generations to begin to worry?
I think we should just consult our oracle to find out if the women of Ikoka have hand in this matter.
Imafidon, in your next word, you will also be this stupid.
Huh?
Tell Imafidon to leave our women alone.
Onime.
Is it because you don't have a wife at home that our women have become witches in your sight? No. Can you say this to them face to face? They will eat you. They will eat you like worms. You are stupid. I'm finished. Be careful,
We don't need an oracle to tell us what is wrong with our land. If you, reasonable citizens, don't know, I, reasonable drunk of Ikoka, should be consulted. Reasonable drunk.
What is it that you know that you keep insulting the elders of Ikoka?
Ask him.
If Joe will now join in Mafidon and calling me a drunk, then I think it's time I should go home to my palace. Ask my wife. I am Lord and Master there. I say that I know the source and the solution to your problems, and all I get from you is antagonism.
Elders of Ikoka, is it not you in your wisdom that posited that for one clears vision? It means therefore that the man who takes the most of it has a clearer vision. We should give a chance to Ekweme to show us what we cannot see.
Not before I'm offered more palm wine.
I pay away to let him have some more.
Where's your top?
Baloyo. Daniel Diyu.
Oh, Basuye. I saw it a long time ago that you and I became friends. Oh, well, elders of this province. I was a very little child when my grandfather let me into this history. Whenever I sleep, I commune with my gods to ask them if my grandfather told me a true story. And when my gods confirmed it, they want me not to say it to anybody. So, today, I'm making a sacrifice for Ikoka. The motherland of Obai Waikwe, who ruled over the kingdom of Benin between the years 1700 and 1711, after the death of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, who came to this world to die for you and I. Let have some more wine. Or didn't you hear or Basi say that it's also good for the eyes? In 1705, Oba Ewaikwe had made it abundantly clear that he was not going to take nonsense from his subjects, who had consistently defied the culture and heritage of the land. They looked upon him as a vicious and cruel king. He had executioners around him who dared not challenge his orders. His mother warned him not to chastise the Benis. When he would not listen, his mother advised him never to turn his back against his motherland. The mother of Obai Wakwe, the Iyoba, was a woman of great valor who brought dignity to this province. Yes, she was from this same land on which we are sitting now. By then, Ikoka was great and mighty.
My dear people of Ikoka, it is unusual for a meeting like this to be summoned where we are forbidden to cook or eat before converging. Words got to me that the moon of our daughter, Ewebonoza, has fallen.
How can she? When? This is painful. You don't know.
No one comes to the world without going back. Owe, now that it has happened, what do we do? Let everyone go home and continue with this fast for 7 days. Let the marketplace remain deserted for this period.
Right.
At the end of the 7th day, Oyegwe shall lead Imade and Okumedia to the palace in Benin to help in all funeral arrangements as custom demands. Accordingly, I shall continue with the fast till the 14th day. At the end of which I shall pay the appropriate visits to His Majesty. During this period, I shall see no one except the priests of our various deities. Every son and daughter of Ikoka, and even the spirits of our forefathers shall appropriately mourn this fallen star.
So if not one woman,
always talk,
forgive me if I sound unreasonable at this time. Why am I left out of important assignment like this? Huh? I am the only surviving son of Ewe Bonoza's paternal family. It is my place to represent my family in the funeral.
You may go with them.
What up, man?
Let all people of goodwill mourn. This priceless jewel of our time, Ewe Bonoza, why hast thou forsaken us? Why have the gods not given us the chance to appease them for your life's sake? Mother of this great land of our forefathers, why have you brought darkness upon our path? Death, oh death, why did you not direct your sting at me instead? Death, oh death, what have you done? What have you done? What have you done?
My lord.
Yes? What is it?
I was told that you asked to be nominated for the journey.
It is my right. Most of all, it is an honor. Why should I be excluded?
Please, my lord. Please. Allow those nominated to go for the journey. My lord. Stay at home with me and the children. Please. My lord.
What kind of licentious talk is that?
My lord. I'm worried.
Worried about what?
My dream last night.
But you are supposed to be keeping vigil and not sleeping.
I know, my lord. I know. But in that dream, there was unprecedented wind that blew across our land. It was breezy and dusty. But when the wind subsided, behold, Ikoka land lost 3 significant trees along with it.
Meaning what?
I am not too sure what my dream connotes, but I believe that the journey is risky, my lord.
Since when has burial ceremonies become subject of nightmare? Do I look like a woman to you?
No, my lord.
Then keep your dreams to yourself and let men like me go and defend the right of
my lord! Please! Please, my lord!
Let me go and defend the right of Ikoka!
Nonsense! Nonsense! What beneath dedication do you call yourself when you have no respect for tradition? You dare to come into my palace to sympathize with me on the occasion of the death of my mother, and you proud a spot white? Does our tradition not require us to spot black and bury our faces in black powder on such occasions? Yet, you came here to mourn a legend of a woman. A legend of a woman sporting white. You should have waited for me. Those of you who fell will escort my mother on her journey to the land of the spirits. Who are you and what brings you to my palace?
Your Majesty, we are from the province of Ikoka, the homeland of the departed Yoruba. We heard of what happened, and the elders of Ikoka delegated us to come among with you. Yes.
We are also instructed
to help with all the burial arrangements at your instance.
The Owe of our province sends his condolence. He is also very pained by the sudden transition of the pride of Ikoka.
He's mourning back home. He will see His Majesty at the appropriate time, as custom demands.
Exactly.
So you already know of the demise of Yoba? And yet, you spot white to mourn a woman who had so much compassion for your province when she was alive.
Where in our custom do we mourn the dead in white? My executioners! Executioners!
Your Highness!
Kill them! If you survive, then tell them what your eyes have seen. Take him away!
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Did you yourself make it home? You are welcome. You are welcome. Yes, sir. Do you know I was almost caught too? Eh? What would I have told my ancestors? What would I have told my ancestors? What troubles the sky that it does not cease to shed tears? The Oba does not cease to surprise me.
The hand that tries to kill a man is never that of a friend.
Osama, have you lost your voice?
Yes, sir. I'm short of words. The heat of death is most felt when you go too close to his gates. But has the palace now become the passageway to the spirit world? A bad woman. I am scared, yes, sir.
What is salt when it loses its sweetness? Of what value is the moon to the children when an angry lion keeps roaming the streets every evening? When the head of the tiger is removed from the body, is it not as harmless as the shadow of a tree?
No.
Jeez. The Oba has chastised us enough. Yes! He has chastised us enough!
The captain of death roars, and the little child says the rain is screaming. If the rains do scream, why is that in the well mute?
But I tell you, I still think enough is enough.
Did I hear you right?
I think you did.
Yes, sir. What do you plan to do about this situation?
He said, what about His Royal Majesty?
As his queens, I want us to pray him to reduce his high-handedness. I think the Royal Majesty is too hard on his subjects.
That is true. That is true. You are very, very observant. I thought of phrasing it, but I was scared.
Shut up your mouth.
Look, this is not a song for children. You cannot cry more than the bereaved, can you?
Don't forget that our parents are part of his soul.
I know.
What happens to the goats may also affect the child.
That is not the issue. It is not the issue at all. Come back here. Come back here. What do you mean by that?
It has no definite name.
He said.
Present here are high chiefs of our kingdom, members of the lower and higher chambers of our ruling houses, group leaders, and our great warriors. We are all living witnesses of the ordeals that we have suffered in the hands of our Oba. Nay, that man has chastised us enough. It is therefore resolved that henceforth we shall take our destiny in our own hands and chart a course of tolerance and mutual and peaceful coexistence amongst our people. The man has turned the palace into a gate that leads to the spirit world. He has turned the sky into a place where endless tears are shed. The man has violated our tolerance, our pride as a people, and our strength as a kingdom. And we say, enough is enough.
Enough is enough of you, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Enough is enough. Stop insulting the very fabrics of our heritage. How did you lose your sanity? That you now talk of the Oba without restraint. The gods are vicious in the protection of the one they have chosen. Even the ears that listen are not spared.
Will you sit down and shut up your mouth?
Doctor!
Sit down! How dare you talk to me with such rudeness? What viciousness can proceed from the gods that cannot contain their chosen one?
Yes, sir. You did not choose a workman for the gods, and so you cannot remove him.
In obedience to the gods, we do not seek his removal.
Then you serve him and leave his guilt to the gods if there is any.
The gods do not compel us to serve anybody. We shall desert him and leave him miserable unto death.
Our ancestors shall judge you fairly for your utterances against the crown. Oh! This is the ancient kingdom of Benin. A kingdom where the gods are awake even at night. I wash my hands and I dust my ears clean of your blasphemous words against the crown. Yes, sir, you will see. Yes, sir, you will see. Yes, sir, you will see. Yes, sir,
You may go if you wish. This is the year 1705. And no one can take us back into the dark days of tyranny.
Wow!
Esopa.
Yes, sir.
We have words that the king will be leaving for Uselu today to offer prayers at his mother's tomb. While he's away, you shall take the youths and go from the back door of the palace into the inner chambers. Anything that you see on your way that is valuable, you shall take. Then you shall proceed inside. Take the wives, the servants, and don't forget the children.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, Oba. You shall go also from the other side into the inner chambers. Take anybody that is on your way.
Yes, sir. Of all these arrangements, which one will you handle?
Stop talking like a child. I shall proceed through the inner chambers of the Oba to the meeting chambers, where I shall take care of anybody that is avoiding your arrest. When you are through, you shall come from the private entrance of the Oba's palace and meet me at the meeting chambers. Aesop shall take the hostages to the point of rendezvous. No one, and I mean no one, shall be spared.
Amen. Ezeo bogya mefone. Ima kenigide ime o. La dosume o. Amen. Amen o. Umado gema Oh, God, yeah.
Oyegwe, the province of Ikoka sent you along with 3 others to the palace in Benin on a funeral mission. You have come back to us alone and without one of your legs. What animal devoured you like this? Tell us what your eyes have seen.
I promised I will survive. Yes, I have survived.
Have you also been made mad by the animal that devoured you? Where are the others?
The others. I have seen the gates of hell. Now I speak amongst the living. Yes, I must be mad. Maybe crazy.
Ikoka have men of proven bravery as hunters. Tell us where you came across this wild animal before it finds its way into our province.
Animals. This wild animal is in the palace of the king.
Oba Tokbe. I hope the king is safe.
Very well. Very well. The king is safe. Except that the sky above his palace has suddenly turned red under the heat of the full moon. He has killed the others. He ordered that my right foot be amputated. Yes, he instructs me to tell Ikoka that my eyes have seen. What?
You mean His Highness did this to you? What did you do to provoke him?
Provoke him? All we did was wear white clothes. That's all. All for.
Just like that?
But it is an abomination to wear black clothes to the palace.
Wait a moment. You mean somebody did this to my father because he puts on white clothes?
Child, hold your breath. Children don't fish in troubled waters.
But we are ready to fight for Ikoka.
Yes! What you cannot see standing on top of that tree, I can view in full, seated here. Take your father home and get all the great herbal doctors in the land to attend to him. Oyegwe must not die. Elders of Ikoka, the corpse of a great warrior must of necessity be carried through the streets of a lazy man. Many great warriors die before their time. Ikoka shall choose to be lazy on this day. We know we are commoners, but we must be wise.
But what wisdom is there in the province that cannot ask questions concerning her slain citizen.
He who challenges the wisdom of a solemn man puts patience to task.
Yes, away.
Let's mourn our dead solemnly and patiently await the repose of her soul.
Be careful, children. Don't hurt yourselves.
Which of these children is yours? Ask her.
Please give them a chance to play. Children's keeper. Amole nous abele ozamo. Edena zaya zuwa o. Edena zuwa zamo. Egba bokan kere. Egba bokan kere ni kelele nogio. Imate, imafa, imasamogo, ogo, ba meze.
Children are gift from God.
Amale gelu sabele osamo. Edana zaya zuwa.
What are all these? I wonder. Nuisance. Is it still possible to find some sleep in this marriage?
Ask them. Ask them. The unduly favored ones.
Excuse me. When did I become your footmat? That you talk to me with so much recklessness. Insult upon injury. Who does she think she is? Who are you in this harem? Now I know you are empty upstairs. Tell her. Look at me. Just look at me.
Oh my
Don't I look like a queen to you?
Okay.
Or you think I'm from such a poverty-infested home like you? Goodness me. May this your mouth.
Why this commotion? It's not area talk.
It's not talk. Why this commotion?
She was keep quiet.
Esa. Esa.
I am setting up for Usenu.
Yes, Your Highness.
And I want you to take charge of the harem.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I don't want to return to a turbulent palace.
To be a safe journey. I think you've all heard His Majesty. If that warning is not enough, you may continue your fight.
Fighting is not.
Keep quiet. Go and get me the maracas so that we sing praises to our God for our husband's safe return.
Eso madagba. Opano vie munwerie. Let them continue to fight. They are duly favored queen.
I don't know their stress. You will take your men that way. Esogo.
Yes, sir.
You take your men that way.
Asa siye ketowo osagewe o diakemisa na tota ugwana ma emele kwa gwela togere oriamo taba laluno ape omo yeye asaro papa siye ketowo osagewe o osaya kan ya ini o ọmọ ya ibalete ọmọ ya enoko ọmọ ya oya àpọ̀tọ́ ohun wa mú lọ. tọ́ba lálùlò alálùlò abẹ́rẹ́ òmù ọdún yẹyẹ àṣàrò pápá wá sí èké tó ó sáré wá o. tọ́ba lálùlò ó sáré wá o. òwà nídìí ọ̀sẹ̀ dẹ́ ó sáré wá o. òwà nídìí ọ̀gùn dẹ́ ó sáré wá o. ìmọ̀ ẹ̀gẹ̀rì òpèjẹ́ ó sáré wá o. jàgẹ̀rẹ̀ náà sọ̀nà tó sáré wá o. jàgẹ̀rẹ̀ sọ̀nà tó sáré wá o. òwò náà máa yẹ mi èdè kò wá. òsàyà kan jẹ́ ìmí ọmọ jẹ́ ìpàdé tó ọmọ jẹ́ ìnàkọ́ òwò nídìí ọ̀gùn dẹ́.
Iyase, what has come over you and your mad dogs that you dare to defy the palace and sacred possessions of Baiwa?
Woman, watch your tongue before it offends the surrounding people. Today, we, the people of this land, have decided to take our destiny in our hands.
What? What destiny of a people can be actualized with such disrespect for leadership as you show? You talk like an idiot.
Who is an idiot?
A person who is mentally imbalanced from birth, just as you have shown.
You dare call the Iyase of our land an idiot?
Anyone who dares Oba Ewakbe is an idiot. It would have been better it was not conceived.
The words in your mouth are getting too noisy.
Because you dare to defy Eden, the beauty queen of great Ewakbe, by touching me with your filthy hands. Knowing that my Lord traveled, you brought war upon his household. Coward.
You call me coward? Iyase, what? We are done. Not with this woman.
Iyase, why waste your anger on it then?
If she chooses to stay, it is her fate to suffer.
Let us hurry away from here before help comes from outside.
Eson, this is not fate, but courage of a loyal wife.
Courage. Courage that drives to a worthless fate. A fate that brings the high and the mighty to a bottomless pit.
That grave you dug is not for my husband.
In that case, we shall leave you to tread the path of your destiny. But tell you what.
No. Oba Ewakbe. I'm not just Ewakbe as you called him.
Well, just tell him that his time is up.
Come. Ibini, a king is ordained in heaven. My husband is ordained king by our gods and ancestors. A king shall remain.
When the wind blows, the anus of the chicken is seen. Let's go.
Iyase, be loyal to your king. Be loyal, Iyase. Iedo. Iedo.
Ewa
Elders of this province.
Oba Ewape, head of the mutiny at Uselu, and rushed home. But when he saw that the lions had overtaken the streets at moonlight, he went back and hid in the forest and watched helplessly as his subjects took their destiny into their hands. It became apparent to him that power lies in the hands of the people.
Thank you.